Yo, Boney, good evening.
The time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done.
Good evening, sir. I'm just about ready. Give me a minute. Thank you for claiming first. Everyone's got to beat Sammy. He's got the most. He's got like 20 or 30 of them.
Yeah.
It's finally cooling off though, right? It's not so hot anymore. It's only 80 degrees. Redley, how you doing? Oh, you got a 12er. You are the wiener. But it is still early in the night. Ugh, okay. Okay. So I just spent the last couple of hours looking for that thing, and I gave up and I just modded it into the game. There's those chests on the top of that area. I could not fucking get to, so I gave up and I just added it to my inventory. So when you get the alumina, that's the precious metal and whatnot we need for fixing the Falcon. Is the ship in this game, a submarine actually. We're trying to get to the dual blade in the sea, and we need to fix the Falcon. We went there to go fix it, and they said he got captured. Guess where he went? To the pirate temple, which we already raided. This place is already done, so I ran right up here. That looks like the boss pirate dude. He looks like a little knight, but with an eye patch. So yeah, we're at the top of the pirate tower now because I was able to run up here really quickly, pretty easily. So here we are. Looks like we're gonna have a boss fight or something. We're gonna save it real fast. And here we go. Back to Lufia. Hold on, I gotta restart my remote. Lurkbait likes to take over my remote. I need to get a bigger fan. Here we go. Scurvy scum, come to the rescue of the lad, haven't ye? Yar! Don't be thinking you'll leave here safely. It's a Viking, not a pirate. I mean, I guess you can call a Viking a pirate. Let's take the little guy out first. Can you hear the game all right? All fine? I lowered it because I was playing it offline myself and I just didn't want it to be loud. But I lowered it. Sounds fine? Okay. We want buffs. What buffs? Spells, courage, increase defense on your party. Let's do courage.
I can hear it fine.
Alright, cool. I hear it, but it's low to me. So I was just wondering. If it's fine for you guys, and I can hear it, it's fine. I just felt like before it was like blasting. So I turned it down a bit. Just have you attack and save. No, go back. Yeah, just attack. Like I have 11 Illumina now. And there's another slot that had 6, like the original 6 that I had. So technically I got like 17. Power drug. There we go. Use those items. I never use the items. Sound is good for the game. Your voice is louder than the game. Sounds fine though. Yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be louder. And we're all asleep. Now we play the waiting game. Because we're asleep. But in the east side it's already Father's Day, so I guess happy Father's Day if you're on the east side. Oh, somebody woke up. They're literally just sitting here waiting.
How have you been?
Pretty good besides the heat. Been 90. It's only 90 over here, but still, when it gets to like 90, that's like beyond my comfort zone. 80 degrees is not bad. People complain when it's like 80, 85, like, oh my gosh, it's hot. It's like if you're not working directly in the sunlight, like you're fine. If you're indoors, you're fine. But yeah, other than the heat, I'm good. Speed everybody up. I'm not even trying to do damage, just want to buff them.
85 is pleasant.
Come on. He's just putting us to sleep. The only one that has Awaken is Lufia.
If you were a British person, 85 degrees is the apocalypse.
Even if I tried to silence him or do something, he's just gonna put us back to sleep. I guess we wait for him to run out of magic points?
What was for nuns?
What did I eat? Yo, Joe! Letting all my chimkins out. He's playing Shining Force. Welcome in. With all them raiders. We're just having a waiting match here in Lufia because everyone's asleep. But how was your stream? How was Shining Force? Thank you for letting my chimkins out. Paul, what up? Thank you for the raid, Joe. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me already, my name is Billy, and we're playing Lufia for the first time. And we're just constantly being put to sleep by this damn Viking. We're just sitting here doing nothing. They're not even attacking me, so we're not dying. Immediately get put. We immediately get put to sleep. We just started streaming, so sleeping on the job, yes. So we're literally just sitting here watching, waiting till someone wakes up, put in a command, only to be put right back to sleep. Oh, what? Look, someone woke up. We're going to attack, and he casts again. I guess we're just waiting for him to run out of magic points at this point, because this is ridiculous. Yep. It's not infuriating. I'm just... Oh, he's awake. How do you say, I think frustrated is more of the word where you just can't do anything. 2 people woke up. You can't hit them every time. It hits them every time, like 100%. Every time he does it, it puts them to sleep. I've not made one move yet. But I hope your stream went a lot better than this. Oh, someone's awake. Attack, please. Immediately gets put to sleep. No, I've not targeted the main guy yet. But the little guy is just curing him, and he's not even hurt. So he just keeps giving him high potions. So I guess I'm waiting for him to run out of potion and the other guy to run out of magic points or something. I don't know. I don't know if I even have.
Need haste.
Yeah, as soon as I did that. I tried to boost agility on the party. I think, who has this? Is it you? I could put them to sleep. But I don't even get a chance to go. Okay, so I don't know who had it, but I casted it, or I put the command to cast it, and then got immediately put to sleep. So I could try to put them asleep and see what happens. He does a high potion, then he casts. Oh, it missed! It missed for once. I'm probably gonna cast Coma. But it misses them, of course. This is Lufia. What if I defend? Like, I feel what I do when the first hit happens, like I actually get to go like right now, is very important. What I did was dumb because I can't do anything. Detox is just for poison. I really don't have any spells for this.
Oh, well. King in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair.
Hello. She might have something. And try to confuse them. Yeah, she doesn't really have anything either. I'm gonna attack my own party. If I don't get put to sleep. Immediately put to sleep. You can't use a charm first? What do you mean a charm? Well, I'm gonna get to go. But I'm regretting that I attacked the Viking now, not the other guy. Because he's just gonna get cured. See? I just cured him. It's like an 85% chance they're gonna get put to sleep. We can also use stuffed animals to give them status effects. The problem is I don't get a chance to go. A ring bracelet that nulls effects? I don't think I have one. Yeah, we just started like 15 minutes ago, Sammy. You're not late. We just started. And nothing's really happening anyways. I can use an item to awake, but I only have 2 of them. And she has a spell to awaken, but as soon as we wake up, they're gonna put us back to sleep. See? Sammy! Joe got one. Nice. Use reflect. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Dub Sammy. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. We got a couple good ones. Gustavo Shrapnel and Joe Talks Gaming got a sub. I kind of recognize the other ones, but yeah. Thank you, sir. And it starts a hype train, so if you guys want hype train emotes, send 100 biddies or subscribe yourself or send a subscription. You'll jump on the hype train. Unlock some emotes. Yeah, Joe is one of them, and Gustavo Shrapnel. He's in from the community of Fat Cat. I think he's one of his mods. Probably streams too. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to attack this guy because he's healing, and he's not healing himself. He's just healing that guy. So there's no point in hitting that guy. Use your words. I'm trying. This has just been like the slowest, frustrating fight like ever. Oh, he's gonna use the plush dog to paralyze. Let's see if it hits. No, it doesn't even hit. I'm trying to cast like status effects on them, but it's not hitting at all. You smell like a third world country encountering soap for the first time? Wow. Like a wet dog.
Yell, you smell like a collectible card shop during summer vacation.
We just need an item that prevents sleep. Hey, we got missed. He's got to run out of magic points at some point, right? Fall asleep. Fusion.
Like coffee.
Confuse. Kills an enemy instantly. Eventually, unless the enemy is coded to have unlimited MP. Maybe. We've been here for a while though. I might need to just load state. I'm gonna try this death arrow and see if it works. Oh, it used it even though he didn't use it. That sucks. Miss her. Miss her. Miss. 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 Son of a bitch. I don't know how 100% that item is. We've been here for we've been here for a good like over 5 minutes. I don't have anything good to use on him. He uses a high potion, he just casts foul every time. Oh, is he gonna be able to use it? Fine. Oh yeah. 70 points each. He's still not asleep too. I don't know you, but no one ever plays Lufia games. I only know one other person. But if you search for it on Twitch, I'm sure you'll find someone. Nice, EDO randomly scrolling to see. Well, yeah, we're playing this one. Oh, see, she has a spell to awaken people. And it's for the entire party, so if she gets to go, people will wake up. Lufia 2 is my favorite JRPG of all time. I heard Lufia 2 is better than this one. But I haven't played either of them, or the Game Boy one, so I thought I'd try it out. I usually play games that people ask me to play, like for the subscribers and stuff. I would say like more than half the time. So I thought since I've never played this and I heard it's really good, I should try it out. I love it. Except for the caves we went through. To find the alumina or whatever, that was horrible. What do you want you to do? What's your strongest spell? Blizzard or Fireball? Blizzard costs the most, so let's do that. If it'll hit. Definitely play 2, it's so good. Yeah, I heard it's the best one. They said if I like this one, then I have to play part 2, so I don't know if I'm gonna play it right after this. Because I played a lot of E's game earlier in the year. Because I wanted to play them all, but I just kind of got burnt out.
Make one, they are attacking.
Another raid! Who's that now? Retro Man Logan Savage! What up? Thank you for the raid. Remember to myself, what up? Sammy came along in another raid. How's it going, Austin? Logan.
This almost feels like a soft lock.
I think so, yeah. I think I'm gonna load stay and come back with something that prevents sleep. Gonna load up Fire Emblem. Do I inspire those retro vibes or what? I'm stuck leveling up my army. Brandon, hello.
Oh hi Brandon.
Brandon doesn't like the Twitch side. Immediately goes to TikTok. Even if I unalive this guy, it's not gonna matter
Sam.
because that guy's still gonna put me to sleep forever. I don't have anything that prevents sleep though. That's my thing. Thank you for the raid, Logan. I think most of you know me, but if you don't know me, my name is Billy. We're streaming Lufia for the first time, and we're on a pretty frustrating boss where he's constantly putting us to sleep. There he is. He came back. He came back. I thought you were on Twitch over here with Logan. Did you miss the raid? Protect against spells? Come on. Oh, he's gonna get a move. Maybe. Nope. They have to dodge it twice? Yeah, I'm just gonna load state. All right, what do we have? Maybe there's some type of shoes? Yeah, I don't have anything. Tracks monsters.
This is borderline unwinnable.
My power. Base attack. High guard. Undead. Mock is speed. C is strong against sea creatures. Blue is attack and defense. Wear this when you shop for a discount. Yeah, I don't have anything that blocks sleep. I don't have anything. She doesn't really have anything. I can reflect it, but I can only cast it on one person. That's just to protect against like black magic. He put sleep arrow. And now he's attacking.
It's a white people taco night.
Now we're dead. He put us to sleep and then now they're attacking.
Happy Father's Day, Boney.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all the papas out there.
We got taco shells from the grocery store and ground beef from the grocery store.
Oh, is it our turn? See, now it's him doing it. He does sleep arrow and that guy's attacking constantly. I think it's RNG. Buy an amulet or something? Yeah, it seems like we're gonna have to go back and go get something.
And old El Paso from the grocery store and shredded lettuce from the grocery store.
Griff. Trying to see who I should lurk on. Screw it. Then we'll.
Lurk Tonsies.
Oh, is he streaming right now? I don't think so.
Toblerone sorry.
Oh, too late.
Fucking T-names, you know.
I didn't see him, that's why. Oh yeah, he's on. Left 4 Dead 2.
I mean Toblerones.
Every streaming, then he didn't say anything. I'd burn shit to the ground. I don't know why people get mad when they don't not told them someone's streaming. You should get a notification. I need to raid him at some point. Like someone said, you didn't tell me you were streaming. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I had to.
I was gonna raid him, but Boneyard was on, so I raided my guy.
I gotta think about what I'm gonna do.
If it wasn't for Billy, I wouldn't be streaming anymore.
You can do it, Brucey! Nah, you're the one that presses the go live button, not me.
Well, a much better outcome than last time.
Why, because we actually died this time?
Billy and Griffin RPG and Sammy and others all keep me going.
That's why we created lag. We all help each other out.
LAG Unite.
See if I can silence them. This is much better than the Saga game you were playing. Oh, that green hurts my eyes.
Lag Unite.
Really? Oh, they slowed us down.
I've been wanting to stream, but every time I consider it, someone I want to watch is on. Hey, who cares? If you want to stream, you stream.
Just attack. They're doing completely random stuff every time I fight them. Oh, that's not random. It doesn't matter. We're gonna focus on the guy on the left. He's rushing. He's just doing big damage and he's healing.
Sunlight just stream.
Stronger.
give no fucks who else is streaming. If Logan can make the jump to Twitch, you can stream. But I wanna watch them. I give those fucks. Yeah, I suck. If I can do it, anyone can.
Damn. I mean,
Bila, try taking their potions.
I think this is going pretty well. As long as we do damage to both of them, mainly focusing on the guy and the healer, so he keeps healing and not attacking us, we're fine. Because that guy's just rushing and taking 100 points per turn.
Oh, Blizzard is AoE. I thought it was single target.
Oh yeah, it's hitting them all. She's healing. Oh, he heals himself. That's new. He's just rushing, taking 100 points. And then she's healing. So we're good on heals.
I am inconsistent. I stream
Boom.
randomly and I take long breaks unannounced, and I'm still doing pretty well over here. Compared to last time, in which your party was being fed Nyquil every fucking turn.
I'm gonna attempt to silence him. Well, he's just rushing, so, but still.
Yay, Sammy. No one can silence me. I talk in my sleep, homie. That sleep loop has got to be a highlight.
We can clip it later. It's like the first like half hour of the stream. I can clip it later and then fast forward it and say we were being put to sleep for so long. Yeah, just attack. Everyone attack. Just attack. Easy money. We're done. That RNG was crazy though. Like they did different stuff like every time we fought them.
I wonder if it had anything to do with your gear?
I changed nothing on my gear. That's what I'm saying. I changed nothing. I just tried again. The first time, the little guy just kept healing the big guy, and the big guy kept casting sleep on the party. The second time, the little guy cast sleep on us with arrows, sleep arrows, and the big guy was rushing us. Now he's just rushing us, and the little guy was just healing the big guy. So it was, every time I fought him, it was something different.
So the game decided to try and give you Diddy status every turn.
Pretty much, yeah. I always love those sprites in this game. Yeah, that's what RPG was saying. They kind of remind me of like Dragon Quest. Oh, okay, we're good. That's it. He's pretty tanky though. Thinking of Shining Force. Well, the enemy sprites for me at least remind me of Dragon Quest.
I sort of
Dragon
agree.
Warrior.
These sprites look nice, but it's a given that it's on an advanced tech than the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. It could have been better, honestly. But they look good. I like them. I like the simplicity of it. How many points does this dude have? Agility. Oh yeah. Lower his defense.
I mean, Chrono Trigger still looks stellar 30-ish years later.
It's all right. You don't have any buffs, huh? It needs a re-release.
Chrono Trigger?
Yeah. I'd like to see an updated version of that game. Ooh, courage. Jellyfish Butter Gaming, what up? Yes. Off of the work. Free Jellyfish Butter Gaming. 2 levels up.
GG.
Who's that? You're still chasing me? My stealing days are over. Oh, it's the little kid that stole from the market a long time ago. Wear my favorite lobster shirt and I'm ready for video games. Hells yeah. I was actually just debating streaming Chrono Trigger again. Do it. Don't be silly. We're here to rescue you. What were you doing hanging around a place like this anyways? Well, you know, I had some business to take care of. Looking for your father, weren't you? No way! I don't care at all for someone like that. He's here, looking for you.
If I could,
The pirates
I'd
caught
stream
him.
the advanced version of Final Fantasy 1.
You could. You could if you wanted. Oh, not the advanced version. The Pixel remaster, you could. Really? Father tried to rescue me? Father? Let's return together after we rescue your father. And Silver Tarot. Pirate Key. Got it. I want them to make a new Chrono Trigger like they did Mario RPG. Yeah, like a re-release. Or a remaster. They don't need to remake it. I don't think there should be a remake of that game.
But
I mean,
I'd rather play the OG if I could.
I think there's a bigger chance of them screwing it up than them not screwing it up. I don't know where I'm going. Are there no more enemies? Is this where I came from? Dragon Quest 11 style remake? You think they won't screw it up?
Oh, but there's also Renaissance. I could do that one.
What's Renaissance? Oh yes, it's here. No wait, this is to the pirates.
The one you streamed a while back.
Are you winning, son? Yeah, we won. I just gotta find the prison cell. I just came from there too. Up here? No, there's nothing here. How are you gonna play Renaissance? I thought you didn't have a PC. I really love the way they made Dragon Quest remakes look. Oh, the 2.5D remasters. Not here, is it? I went straight to it earlier. Yeah, okay. I'm getting at the treasure first. Heavy Rain. What was that? Increases attack power, but it weighs a ton. So it slows you down. Found him. Hell, I'm still mad Square sent a C&D to the guy that was doing the Chrono Trigger PS1. What was it called? I forgot what it was called, but I know what you're talking about. It's dumb because they share what they're working on, and it looks like something that's really good. The actual developers, the original developers, are gonna not want you to release something better than what they can do. So if they come out with a remaster or re-release later on, it's not gonna, no one's gonna want to play it when there's a better PS1 version. There's no point of doing a remaster, you know what I mean? It still will make them money, but at the same time, people will be like, this one's better and it's made by fans, you know? Maybe they did that because they are remaking it? Well, that was a while back, so... Plus, the guys who are doing Dragon Quest are the guys that will probably do the remake of the remaster. Yeah, that was forever ago, yeah.
But, to play devil's advocate, they also have to protect their intellectual properties.
Yeah, that was a while back. That was more than a decade ago, wasn't it? It was a long time ago. Caught so easily by the pirates, eh? What a klutz. You haven't changed a bit. Huh? Isn't that boy why
It
it's
still
Lou?
applies today.
Yo, Dad, you didn't know it was me for a moment, did you? That's because boys of your age grow so fast, it's hard to recognize them. You can't recognize your own son just because I grew taller? Don't be silly. Stop it, you two. It's been a long time since you've met. Don't start by arguing.
I think
Like
Capcom
father,
and maybe
like
Sega
son.
are a bit more LAX.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Yeah, Capcom back that Mega Man Street Fighter crossover, right? And Sega, they just suck. I mean, making money-wise, Sega just, you know, they're
Correct.
really good. We like Sega. We like Capcom. We like the ones that are not making money. But I just think that they got to keep going. But at the same time, you can't push the same IPs too hard because then you're just going to water it down. They get exhausted, you know? You can't just like force like a musician to be making one album per year when before they signed a
Sega
big
put all their
contract.
eggs on Sonic, and it kinda blew up in their face.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can only make so many games of the same genre. You can't force creativity, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna make an album and you're a really good band, You'll probably make one good album every 2-3 years. Maybe. But then the record companies want an album per year. Same thing with video games. That's why Call of Duty has 2 studios. It's Black Ops and the main one, right? But there's 2 different games, but they're releasing one every year. So it's like they give them
So
another
much to
year
squeeze
to
from the
make one.
sauce.
Exactly. So it's just like you're watering it down. So yeah, you bet on Sega, or you bet on Sonic. You know, you got to spread it out to different. That's what Nintendo does so well. They have a bunch of different in-house IPs that they built on, which they don't do very well with Metroid. Speaking of which, anyways, back to the game. By the way, Raul, we found 7 pieces of alumina. We got like 15, 17. Can we repair the Falcon now? Of course, let's start right away. Please go to lab 3. Yeah, Sega was really good. I love Dreamcast. It's one of the best consoles in my opinion, but they just kind of fumbled the ball.
In a way also, it also blew up in Capcom's face concerning Mega Man. Now it's a bare trickle.
Yeah, I mean, it got watered down and then they tried to change it up and do different things when they could have just kept going. Selling back to lab 3, what will you do, Lou? Oh, I don't know, maybe go to your father, Lou? Yes, go with your father, Lou. To tell you the truth, I don't really want to go with him, but I don't know what he'll do without me. You're right, watch him carefully. Raul, be good to him, won't you? I'm always good to Lou. If that's true, why don't you write once in a while? Right? You know, I just invented a voice box. Use this and you can speak to someone far away. You won't need letters. Awesome, that sounds really handy. Of course, you'll need a cord to connect them, you see. Why are you always making such useless things? Useless? I don't think so. You can talk to anyone anywhere in the world like this. Isn't that amazing? Who's going to lay the line? Think before you dream something up. Oh, these two. Sega has plenty of IPs. People just don't think they do Sonic. Yeah, Sega has a ton of IPs. They just don't do as well as Nintendo IPs. I think people just don't really pay attention to the other Sega releases that aren't Sonic, like New Samba, Got No Buys. I've never even played Samba. I don't even know what it is. It's a monkey, right? Like a Mexican monkey.
I think the Dreamcast would have shined better if it wasn't so easily reverse engineered.
Yes, that was the biggest fumble they did. Cloud loves Lufia 1 and 2. Old Cave is the best part of the game. Old Cave, I think I've been there. The original Samba had maracas, like as a controller. Persona does great, never played it. I don't know anyone who's ever played it in my growing up. Atlas is an in-house Sega dev studio. All they do is SMT games.
Atlas
The lack
is an
of
excellent
piracy
publisher.
protection, yep. The random 99 level dungeon on this one. Sega also has Yakuza.
Vanillaware is too wholesome that we don't deserve them.
I want a new Seaman game. So I can make jokes about Seaman.
I gotta admit, the Dreamcast getting re-released, or being released today, would be a dream come true.
I think it's pretty cool to see Yakuza series get as popular as it is. Sega needs to be thankful for Ryu. Go Kotaku Studios, lads are mad talented. You mean like a Dreamcast Mini? I think they're making one of those. Or they're heavily considering it. You seeing how
People
all
make
the other mini
snazzy
systems
stuff
are
on the
doing?
Dreamcast.
I think they're gonna do it. Brandon, if he's still here, I think he left, was saying that he got, good morning, Bobby. He was saying that he was getting Phantasy Star Online for Sega Dreamcast, that the servers are still up. So if you have actual hardware, like Dreamcast hardware, you can play Phantasy Star Online like right now. I'll give you a seaman to play with. Yo, Logan. What up? Boneyard in the house.
The Nintendo plays Dreamcast now with the next update.
Hatsune Miku is big in Japan. I've never played Hatsune Miku. The Nintendo plays Dreamcast now with the next update. Best equipment in the game is in the old cave, but needs several runs through to get the whole party equipped.
Yeah, when I get the update, I'll show you.
Fantasy Star Online servers have been down forever. I don't know. Brandon said that he was playing it earlier. He was on a Logan stream. Kind of private servers. Maybe that's what he meant. I think he's doing better than people realize. They have a death grip on Japanese arcades. Yeah, that's what they do. That's how they started. That's what they do best. Arcades.
There are servers for Paseo, they are not Sega.
I just think that they lost the console war. I mean, they were doing really good, but they don't know, you know, how to not prevent piracy. Cool beans, what up, dude? Thank you for existing in life. I've never even played Phantasy Star. Can't stay ahead of the bed. Well, thanks for stopping by, dude. I am a man. Oh wait, we can just warp there. What am I doing?
I'm nude under all my clothes, don't tell Sammy.
He's probably picturing it already. Parbis? Hold on, give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab another drink.
I sent him the photos camera with flash. Remember Unicorn Overlord? Vanillaware ran out of money to make the game, so their CEO decided to personally fund the rest of the game so they can complete it.
It was a good decision, no?
Nice car. Perfect.
Never got to go, but when I play Yakuza, I can feel like I can go to the arcade in real life. I want to go to Japan so bad. Why don't you save up and go to Japan?
The Dreamcast is practically the closest thing to have to game ports being arcade perfect. Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo are the best consoles those companies put out IMO.
They return safely. Yay! You're strong. You will defeat the Sinistrals. Bum, bum, bum. Save that shit. What a relief. Lou and Professor are fine. Good. Let's start the repairs. Cooper, bring the Falcon around. Right. Cream cast. Cream of the crotch. Ooh, yeah.
Cream of the crotch.
Professor, everything is ready.
Cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Cream cast. A genius like me can repair this in a matter of seconds.
We legit don't deserve a wholesome company like Vanillaware. They ain't perfect, but damn did that make such a big impact on me.
You like it, vanilla? So we can travel underwater now?
I'm gonna
Of
impact you,
course.
Sammy.
With his vanilla. Hey, you caught a seaman. See if we can capture that.
With my burrito.
Of course, there's nothing to worry about.
Boney likes it rum raisin.
I'm aboard. Bones. At last we can go to Doom
Nothing but
Island.
the seamen.
I hope we'll find the dual blade. Falcon can dive wherever. I watched my husband play this game a few times while all he does is run around in a cave for hours. I just did that before I went live, and then my last stream we ran around a cave.
Seamen all in a long hard shaft of the submarine.
That too. There's a ring-shaped island north of. There's a ring-shaped island north by northeast. North by northeast? Why don't you just say northeast? Is that like in between north and northeast? It's gonna be a little bit more accurate. Oh, I know what you're saying. Farming gear, yeah. Someone just passed by and said the same thing. There's an old cave, and there's
You're
100
really trying
levels.
to play this game. Then here's the rest of us talking about the cream of the crotch and seamen everywhere.
I'm enjoying it. That just throws me off a little bit.
Yeah, you are.
North by northwest. Is that a thing?
Jizz.
I'm not a seaman. I don't know these things. Is that a thing? Out of nowhere. Jizz.
North by northwest is a thing, yes.
I'm not a seaman. I don't know these things.
Jism. Source: Friends in the Navy and Boatmen.
Seaman.
My jizz is always out of nowhere.
So you're heavily acquainted with seamen. Check.
Oh, Billy.
North by northwest. That's new to me.
I am very acquainted with seamen. That, of course, was before I met Logan.
The village of Sasha is in the north side of the island. Let's go
It's
there
my
first.
defense mechanism. When I'm afraid, I juicy come at my enemies.
Juicy cum. My innocence is. Ow! My ears! My freaking ears!
Lol, best spelling error ever.
Flip it. How do I dive? Oh, I gotta go into the whirlpools. Oh, you gotta be a mod to clip, I think.
How do I clip it?
Click on clip on the screen. I know words. We all know what you meant. Good night all and happy Father's Day to all the dads. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Good night, Bradley. Take it easy. Okay, we gotta go find all the whirlpools in this island. We don't have a map, but it said north by northeast.
I named it Seaman Talk.
Is he your daddy? He's a gamer dad now. RPG son has a umbilical cord that's a USB plugged in.
Papa Elixir.
He's eating sun chips on the couch vibing. Powered by Game Fuel.
RPG Dad Elixir. Oh yeah, Elixir Coon, you can now be properly celebrated for Father's Day.
Yep. Tomorrow is our day.
Does this mean you have to change your name to RPG Daddy? Or is it Daddy Elixir?
Why do you unalive my people? Hey, they attacked
Elixir
me.
Daddy? The options are endless.
I forgot how good this
Just hi yeah
Song
Daddy
is-
RPG.
at ease, men. Just call me sire. I have no idea where I'm going. Papa Grande. Now I want Taco Bell.
RPG Max People Elixir.
Cheers, everybody. What kind of sun chips you eating? Garden salsa. Elixir? Hardly know her. You guys are sun chip buddies. This kind of reminds me of the
RPG
F-Zero.
Elixir.
That's how she got pregnant. Damn it. Hold on. Let me pull up a map. I don't know where I'm at.
Well, sort of.
Oh,
Bottoms up. The devil laughs.
the
I do
Rain
know you have
Island.
to lick it before you stick it, so could be.
Is it north by northeast? $43. Oh, I think. Are we already here? I could probably warp there. I've been there already. Highly recommend everyone grab Quake 2 for online goodness. Dude, I bought Quake 2. I'm checking Discord right now because I have my map there. But dude, I got Quake 2. It's on GOG. For like, what'd you say? $3.99? Question about that. Hold on. Question about Quake 2. How does that work? Is it like deathmatch? Hold on, I think my mic is doing the thing. Does my mic sound weird? It looks like it's doing it. Like my mic is too loud. With distortion or something. Hold on.
Quest 10.
Okay, is that better?
Deathmatch, team deathmatch, capture the flag, etc. All the classic modes.
I like capture the flag. I'm a huge fan of capture the flag in like FPS games. By the way, how does my mic sound better? I see on my mixer that it was going way too high. But I got it. It was like, dude, you said it's right. It was $4. I got that and a Legacy of Kain game. I'll set it up some other time. Dude, Doom 2016 is 80% off right now for $3.99. Doom 2016 on GOG is $3.99 right now. I think I paid like $40 for that game. How much did it cost when it first came out? Blood Omen 2 Legacy of Kain is 97
Diablo
cents.
is cool.
Diablo's on it's not on sale, but it's only $9.99. The one that Elixir's playing, Diablo Hellfire. Now I'm shopping. Okay, I was looking for Quest. Hold on.
What's your GOG name? I want to be rich so I can afford all the things.
I think it's Boneyard Gaming. Boneyard Gaming, one word. What's it called? Quake. Quake 2. Yeah, it's still $3.99. 60% off right now. I don't think it'll tell you when, like Steam does. Oh, you could buy people. You could buy gifts for people. I don't use GOG so much, but I do have, and I've been using it for a while. But I
My
probably
name is retro_man_Logan.
Oh, so you don't have that many games either. The only game that I played on here was when I played Legacy of Kain and I streamed it. Yeah, but if you guys want to Meatball Demon holds what is GOG? You're lying. You're lying. Do I have all the rims? Oh, ROMs. What are you talking? What do you have all the rims for?
Rim job.
I don't know. Oops, damn it, I don't want to do that. I need to heal, huh? In the 90s, I made sure to download all the SNES ROMs in Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Atari. Sweet. I think I can warp there. Warp. Yep. I've been there already. I explored on the ship. I don't know what we need to do here, but I know this is my destination. Good old games. It's a PC storefront that sells a lot of good old games. Blah blah. What? You're serious? You don't know what GOG is? Hold on, I can link you to it. It's like Steam. It's a storefront, yeah, and it's made by the guys from CD Projekt Red. There you go. Oops, wrong button. This island was created when Doom Island fell. Most people don't want to live here because of that. Okay, let's try to get a save in here. What does DRM mean? I don't even know what that means. Bro, do you want to know something tragic? Do you want to know why you can't file share? Guess why? I don't really care. It's against the law, first of all. People are greedy. Like, if I created a video game, I would want people to play it. Like, some people don't have money to buy games. Let them play it. You see how good Expedition 33 went? It sold millions of copies, not including Game Pass. So whoever wanted to play technically for free could have played it. And I'm one of those people. I have Game Pass, so I can play Expedition 33 right now without paying any money besides what they've already paid for, was $11.99. So yeah, if people want to buy your game, they will. Yeah, it's not whether the storefront is doing it, it's the people who made the game. We need a shield. Don't need that. Another shield. What do you have? I'm just gonna buy it. couple of defense. Nine points. What's a silver tarot? Holy tarot cards from the Lost Civilization. I don't even know what that is. And I don't even know what this is. Royal statue? Small statue of an ancient prince? We have a removed game on our Switch called Dual Princess. It's naughty. I can still play it though. Oh, you mean that they released a game, you grabbed it, and then they removed it from the store? It's rare that we get any visitors in this town. Yo, Cinewolf, what's up, dude? Howdy. Continue. Whenever it says continue on a video game, I think of like Tekken. Continue. I removed it because it had Booba. What's in the secret tunnel? The lagoon inside the island is linked to the ocean by a tunnel. No one really knows for sure. Not much. How's you all? We're just chilling, hanging out, talking about video games. We're looking at GOG at stuff on sale and stuff, and I was talking about Quake 2 because Meatball Demon held a community game night last week. And RPG highly recommends it for everyone to grab it. It's only $3.99 for PC. He says it's super fun. I've never played Quake. I probably have back in the day, but I don't really remember. It's a first-person shooter. I'm sure you've heard of it or played it before. Yeah, so we're looking at GOG, talking about games, game night, playing games online and stuff. Talking about how good Sega was back in the day. Nintendo can't hang with the big dogs and boobas. Nope. Loans is done streaming. I don't know why he doesn't raid out ever. He says it's a waste of time. Who are we lurking? We're pulling up more than none. He's still on that Chrono Trigger grind. Nice, I'm familiar with GOG. Lasai. Left or right? Ooh, there's a whirlpool right there. Mega Turtle. Are you gonna get the Gex remaster? I heard about that. Oh, Croc is coming too. Remember Croc, Legend of the Gobos? October Kun just needs some dedicated people in his streams that don't live on TikTok. Yeah, I lurk and I talk to him and say what's up, but there's no one ever else in his streams. They come and go. I try to encourage him and help him out, but he's just always like, eh, whatever. It's like you can't really help someone who just is like, meh. Same thing with RJ. They're the same way. They're like, eh, whatever. No one watches me, so I don't care. Like, dude, if you try, maybe it's a little bit. I used to, when I first started streaming here, I didn't care if I had 1 or 2 people. I just go raid people.
I think a big part about streaming is running it as if the place was full. What I end up seeing are people who sit there in silence unless someone said something in chat. Like, no.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing about people. Did I attack the wrong one? I try to tell people like, dude, just narrate your gameplay. Talk to yourself. And I know it's difficult to do it because I struggled with it myself. Sinwolf, thank you for the lurk, dude. If you guys are not following Sinwolf, go give him a follow. He's playing through Final Fantasy IX right now. That was my first year of streaming, or first 6 to 9 months, was to just play a game but talk to myself like someone is right there next to me playing the game. And it kind of worked out, I guess. And it kind of depends on the game you're playing too. That's what reels people in. You relate.
It really comes down to the why. If you stream because you just want to share the games, then absolutely. Who cares? Do whatever. If you want to do it to make it your full-time gig, then you cannot be doing that. You have to be constantly engaging all the time, even if no one shows up.
Well, I wouldn't say it has to be a full-time, but it's like a part-time thing. If you're gonna make it your full-time gig, then good fucking luck.
Sure, part-time thing is nice too.
Oops. Jumped the gun. Well, what I'm saying is that, like, when I try to encourage people, and I'm not the best streamer there is, you know, but, you know, when you see someone struggling and they're just always negative, like, what are you gonna do? I keep encouraging them, and I keep... Is this where? How do I...
Easy. You let them rot.
Yeah, well, I'll keep trying, and I don't want to, like, give up on them. But at the same time, if they're just gonna always be negative and do the same thing over and over, like, I can't, you know, it can't be helped. Yeah, joke of the hour. What's the difference?
Help, then they don't want it.
Exactly.
I drop by to say hello to those people, and I don't stay.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter. Help me help you. Exactly.
I like the Zippo joke.
Zippo hippo. We're ambushed.
4 out of 5. Would repeat.
I know, I just like to have fun and play video games with other people. There's games that I would like to play solo and I don't care to stream it. That's why I play them off stream. But when I was a kid, I would play with my friends and family all the time. I would rarely play solo. That wasn't until I got older and got my own system and my own room. But that wasn't well into my... Ooh, Hoolan trick. That wasn't well into my teenage years where I got my own room. Can I go across this? No, I can't. So I was always having to share and take turns and play with others all the time. Until I don't think I got my own room until I was like 16, 17 years old. Until high school. I was a freshman in high school and got my own room. I had a younger brother who was a couple years younger than me and an older brother. So when we were all young, like little kids, we all shared the room. We got a little bit older. My oldest brother got his own room, and then I shared a room with my little brother because we're so close in age. I just always had to share. I was always playing with other people. And then we would go to our friend's house. One of us had a PlayStation, the other one had an N64. So if there was a game on N64 that we wanted to play, we'd go to his house and play it. If there's a game on PlayStation that he wanted to play, we'd go rent it, and then we go play the PlayStation game. You know what I mean? Like, we were always playing with other people. So when I wanted to start streaming, it was more of sitting down and playing video games with my friends. And that's why I kind of want to do a community night and do online gaming, is because I'm sitting there playing games with you guys. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it gets lonely sitting here playing games and you guys sitting here chatting with me, but I would just say it's more like, I don't want to be the host 100% of the time. So if we're all playing video games together, it feels like it's a group thing. You know what I mean? My favorite was, why do sneaky rogues prefer leather armor? Because it's made of hide. That was me with my friend that had all that Dreamcast. Exactly. Lag nights. Speaking of playing games with others, I want to bring the degeneracy to 150%. How are we doing that? So that's why I'm trying to push, like, sorry if I bug you guys to play games like online and try to find and spend money on other games, you know, but it's more like, I don't know. I don't want to sit here and play a JRPG by myself all the time. I want to play a 2-player game. I want to play a multiplayer, or if it's an MMO, or just like a game like Quake or whatever. Once I get some more money, you know, once I start working full-time consistently, I can go buy some consoles and we can play console games or whatnot. I'm gonna do an off-schedule Jackbox stream and the last Sunday of the month. Hell yeah. I do the same shit. I bother people to constantly play a weird game I'm into. I mean, if that's what you want to play, you know. It sucks to have to ask strangers to play games with you. You want to play with your friends. But your friends don't play the same games, or they don't own it already.
Oh no, when we know damn well is the most degenerate of us.
Ooh, it's better. RPG, thank you for the heart me. Get fantasy life or I will rob your house. I will get it.
See you,
I just,
sir, and raise you 10.
I will get the game and I will play with you. I don't know if I'll like it, so I can't promise you anything. I just don't have the money to grab it right now. If I did, I would. I still have to play Kingdom Hearts for Harley, but I don't think she really cares. The game looks pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, to be honest. I'll try it out, but I think it's like 50-60 bucks. Like if it were like 10-20 bucks, I'd like heavily consider like buying it like right meow. But it's a newer game and it costs like 50 bucks. Do I want to look more north? There might be some up there. I wish it was cheaper for real, but it just came out, so it's going to be expensive. Most games, when they first come out, they're pretty, you know, high up there. I haven't played Tales games. I heard it was really good. I saw Toblerlone's stream it recently, or bits and pieces of it, really. Cure. Damn it. I really like it. I think Room Factory might be even better gameplay wise, but I think the dialogue is really funny in these games. I've been playing it on my Switch 2 recently and I love it. It was 30 frames per second on Switch, but Switch 2 brute forces it to a locked 60. I think it's 4 players online. The online is really weird. Why is it weird? Wait, how do I get that up there? No! I think it's this way. I see you. I see you. I'm coming. Bold. Okay, we're done here. Okay, we're not. Oh, there's an underground fortress? There's still an air in here? There's still air in here. Something feels strange. I think it's 4-player online. I think it's 4-player online. The online is really weird. I think there's like these 30-minute timers for you to go through these dungeons. I don't know why. I never actually tried it. What's the game called? I wishlisted it because you asked for friends. Ooh, it's empty. Yeah, I'm down to try like any game really. The only thing that holds me back, like I said, is the funds to do it. Otherwise, I'd be down. Dude, these guys are strong. Let's play Path of Exile 2. Okay, I'm booting it up right now. 2 hours later, Electricoon finally boots up Path of Exile 2 and I'm going to bed. But honestly, I think Rune Factory is probably the better game. What's Room Factory, and can we play it together? Even though, like, do you have a PC, right? Do you play games on PC? I'm gonna look up Rune Factory. Which one? There's a bunch of them. Guardians of Azuma 3, 4, 5. Guardians of Azuma, I assume? That's the newest one? Oh, it's Xseed. Oh, it's single player. The original was made by the Harvest Moon team. Damn, Mega Turtles. But yeah, we really got to get. I want to get a rotation of games going. We got Barony. We had Dark and Dark, and that seemed like the most fun one, but that went down the shitter. We got Barony. That's fun. I got it recently. I don't think it's on sale anymore, but it was half off for $9.99. It might be. I have to check. We got Vermintide, Warhammer. We can always play like something like Fortnite or something, whatever's free. I got Quake now. I think Elixir has Quake. Meatball Demon has Quake. Quake is on sale for $3.99 right now on GOG. By the way, Rock Lobster. It's a weekend sale. It should be up until Sunday midnight. Wait, what? I just discovered there is a Kit Kat Reddit. My life is complete. Like Kit Kat bars. Give me a break. Remember the old commercials? Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Do they still do those commercials? Oh, I got stoned. Can he be healed? Oh, he can be healed while he's stoned. Oh, she's stoned too. Oh, the guy, no, run. Run, bitch, run. Can't run away. We're gonna get stoned. There's a 25% chance she's gonna get stoned. Run, bitch, run. Can't run away? At least they can't get hurt. I mean, they can still be targeted. They missed every time. Nope. I wanted to use items, not defend. At least they just attacked. I was reading it while eating a big Kit Kat. Those hit different. Elder Scrolls Online is free. There's a ton to do for free. We can always do that. Yeah, I was bringing that up because Keymailer is giving out for the new chapter or season or whatever they want to call it. I have Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox. Damn it. Can you stop stoning me? It's not crossplay. What would hurt a stone? Flood? Oh, we got rid of one. The Atelier games are on sale and they're also cute. You make potions and do little quests. I can't say that I've played any of them. Yes, got another one. You make things with alchemy. Got him. They're still stoned. This is a cool song. Thank you for the 3 tiny Denny's. Where should I go? This feels like I'm not supposed to be here yet because there's nothing here. Griffins. So I'm just gonna make a list. We have to make a list. We got Vermintide, Quake. Ooh, a sword. Is that the dual blade? No way. We're just gonna walk in here and get a dual blade? Before I walk up to it, I gotta use the restroom though. I'm like holding it this whole time in this place. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom. Give me a minute.
Billy.
Dude Rave, what's up?
Go poo.
It boosts PP.
Kies
Okay,
Koma
well.
Kaka.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to boost PP, this is it. This is quite literally it. Boost your PP this way. You're welcome.
I heard Billy can stack 6 donuts on it.
Whoa! Too far. What up, dude, Rabe? My eye itches. Why? Culo con caca. Culo con caca. But why? Okay. What are we doing? We found a blade and we're gonna save it and go. Do we need to heal? We should heal.
Billy Ice took my Vegina.
We didn't really need to heal. Is this the dual blade? What's that sound? The dual blade? It's ringing! Bones gets the dual blade. What the? Sinistrals! No! Stone statues of the Sinistrals. Those ones are Amon and Gades. Good work. Just like them. That means Daus and Aram are at the back? Bones, come here for a moment. This one. Is this statue me? Is this me? This is Lufia, isn't it? Why is the statue of Lufia among the Sinistrals? How would I know? But everyone would agree that this is a statue of Lufia. What? Are you saying I'm a Sinistral? Well, no. I didn't mean it that way. I'm Lufia. I was raised by Roman and the Alekia Inn. I'm just an ordinary woman. I know nothing about this. Lufia? Bones, it's true. I really don't know anything. I know. How long do you think we've known each other? You're Lufia, and no one else. Bones? Wait, could this be a trap? Is someone trying to break us up? Possibly. I'm on, Gades. Maxim Descendant lives. Daus, is that Daus? Yes, I am Daus. The waiting is finally over. The day of the reunion has arrived. Reunion? Where's Aram? I don't see her. Aram was revived 16 years ago. 16 years? Indeed. Aram is Lufia. Lufia is Aram. Liar! You lie! Lufia, do you remember your parents?
So it seems the dual blade was a seal.
Kind of. Of course not. You have no parents. They never existed. You are Aram. We can use our energy to assume any form we choose. Lufia doesn't remember her parents because they died when she was small. So you say. But why do you think we let you live this long?
Say it with me, everyone. God damn it.
I am pleased you have brought Lufia back to me. What are you saying? Don't you see? Maxim destroyed us 99 years ago. Now Lufia has returned us to life. Lufia's power brought our energies together once more. No! No! It's a lie. She could never revive you. You're lying. Hear me, mortal. Look past your emotion. See the truth of my words. Go ahead. Ask her a question. Lufia, speak to me. She is still alive. I only shocked her to unlock the memories. My head bones, help me. Lufia, hang on. Daus, her recovery will take time. We have all the time in the world. Come. An earthquake. No, the fortress is moving. Bones. Jaren, escape. Let's get out of here. There it goes. Bones, Doom Island. I don't like the look of this, Bones. Let's head to the inn at Sasha. I'm worried about Lufia. It's so dumb that I can just transfer my data from the Xbox to the PC version, even though Microsoft owns the Xbox, you would think. What are we talking about? Lufia went to sleep. Bones. About what the Sinistral says. I just want to play ESO with y'all. Tomorrow, Aguro, I'm tired. I just want to get some sleep. Yeah, I was asking RPG about it probably like a week or two ago, and I was like, is this any good? Like, should we try this out? And RPG was like, dude, I played that shit like so much back in the day. Pretty good. And I was like, should I pay for it? Like, should I get it? And he's like, dude, you can do so much shit for free. You should just start playing it. So I'm just trying to make like a laundry list of like a bunch of shit that we can play. Because I don't want to like focus on one game. We all probably like ADD, you know, ADHD, whatever. Autistic, stuff like that. I can't focus on one game. I just can't. I don't know why. I get bored of it. I was focusing on doing, the only thing I've done for a very long time is Final Fantasy Friday, and it's a different game all the time. I just dropped Final Fantasy 7. I'm at the end of the game. I probably will finish it, but you know what I mean? Like, there's so many Final Fantasy games that I could play. That's kind of why I chose to do it. Same thing for Mega Monday. I just didn't like that I had 2 days eaten up by a game or a franchise. I'm fine with one. Maybe I should trade Mega Monday for Final Fantasy Friday and stop doing Final Fantasy Friday at one point. But to have 2 days dedicated to a franchise, I don't know. It seemed like a bit much to me. But anyways, yeah, I can't stick with one game. I'm extreme ADHD and I vomited all my medication today. Oof. Swap them up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Like, swap them. Once I get tired of Final Fantasy, I'm gonna start doing Mega Monday. There's so many Mega Man games. There's so many Final Fantasy games. Once I get fed up with Mega Man, which I kind of did recently, I'm gonna start playing Final Fantasy, which I've been doing the entire time. I just enjoy Final Fantasy more, I think. Like, if I had to choose, that's what I would go. But I think what I'm gonna do is go back to Mega Monday at some point, because I want to play the rest of the Battle Networks. I'm super excited to be on part 3 finally. I just got pissed off when the game closed out on me. After 45 minutes of just starting the game, I was like, now I got to restart from the very beginning. Oh yeah. You ever feel like you hate things when things end? I think a lot of people are like that. Do you purposely stop playing it before it ends? No, I actually want to complete stuff. I want it to be over with already, so it always can be there to look forward to. Me, no. I would say I want to complete things. If you scroll down, if you're on PC, I don't know if you could look at it on mobile, but if you scroll down to the panels on PC, I have like a list of like 50, 60 games that I've played the past year or so that I've completed. I beat the game. I vomit all the time lately for no reason. Maybe because it's hot? I don't know. Your tummy hurts? But yeah, I wouldn't do that like on purpose because I didn't want something to end. I like to complete things. Like, I like to finish the game. But sometimes when the game is like almost over, I feel like I need to hyper fixate on that one game and only play that game. Then sometimes, like, been playing this all week. When I played Final Fantasy Friday, like, I was so into the game yesterday, I kind of wanted to play it today, and I was like, no, finish this game, keep playing this game over the weekend. You got to beat this game, you know, because if I don't focus on one thing, I want to play this game, I want to play that game, I want to play this game, I want to play that game. Like, I have to try to focus on one game, and it's kind of difficult for me.
Like you just want to move on so suddenly.
Yeah, I literally wanted to. Dude, I was about to start playing Final Fantasy Legend and grinding, but I knew if I started grinding Final Fantasy Legend, I'm gonna start streaming it tonight. So I didn't even do it, and it was hard not to do it. So after dinner, I booted this up and I started grinding.
Happens to me too.
Yeah, I started. It's kind of, maybe it's like an ADD thing, and I just tried to grind this, and I went through the caves once more. I gave up. I put the items in my inventory so I could move on with the story. I don't know what I did wrong, but I was missing one piece of Illumina, and I just put him in the game with the cheat. Literally cheating. Bones, are you awake? Bones, what are we going to do? What about? And I noticed that is kind of what a lot of people do, like streamers. You don't know what to play. Then when you get into something, you want to get into something right after you started it, or halfway through it, or near the end of the game. Like, you're so into that game, you want to go into another game. It's like, what? Why? But I know why I'm the same way. That sounds like a bit like me. I have a hard time locking in if it's not Donkey Kong. No, I don't know how to explain it. Like, some games, I'll just sit there and hyper fixate on it.
It took
And I
me so
wanna
long
play
to
it.
push myself to wrap up Oblivion.
Yeah, I kind of dropped Oblivion myself for the remaster. I kind of just dropped it, but I think I was just kind of butthurt. I was just really let down that I couldn't stream it at all. Otherwise, I would have played it on stream. I was just kind of butthurt. That's what really pushed me to start the Throne wish list. It's because I could not play Oblivion and I really wanted to play it. After Daggerfall, I was like, man, I want to play Oblivion. And I even tried it. And it sucked. And I was like, man. So I created... Well, the wish list was already there. I created a Throne a long time ago. Months ago. But I didn't recently start pushing the wish list until recently. He only logs into the rareware. Them Super Nintendo games are good. I hate the constant crashing in Oblivion. Well, it doesn't do that in the remaster, right? Stop living in a fantasy. Can you deny what Dow said? So what's his name believes it? What are you saying? Aram's dead? All we have to do is destroy Ammon, Douse, and Gades. I agree, but remember what Dow said about the reunion? Do you think Lufia brought the Sinistrals back to life? What are you trying to say? Even if destroying the 3 remaining Sinistrals, they'll continue to return as long as Lufia lives. I forced him to play Ocarina of Time. I cultured him. Ocarina of Time is a great fucking game. I recently played that and I love it. It's just... and it's nostalgic for me too. I played it back in the day with my friend. Because I mentioned earlier, I had a PlayStation. My friend down the street had a PlayStation. My friend across the street had an N64. And my friend on the next street over had an N64. So if I had a PlayStation game and my friend down the street had a PlayStation game or rented it, we would swap games. Same thing with the N64 kids. We would, go to their house and play the N64 game. So even though I didn't have an N64, I played Ocarina of Time. I played Mario 64. I played Pokemon Snap. I played Superman 64, that piece of shit game. We have to destroy them. Bones, do you realize what you're saying? So I had the best of both worlds on that how do you say that I want to say that genre, that era of gaming, N64 and PlayStation 1. You have to destroy Lufia too. Can you do that? Truthfully, I'm not sure. I've never really thought about it. Obviously, I don't want to think about it either. Aguro, listen to me. What is it? Do you think Lufia would try to harm us? Why are you asking me? How should I know? I had an N64 until my PS2. I had a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance too. I never had a Game Boy Color. I went from Game Boy to Game Boy Advance. Because my dumb little kid ass didn't know that you needed to buy Game Boy Color games to see games in color. So when I put Pokemon inside my friend's Game Boy Color, and it was just like crappy pseudo color, I thought it never worked. The freaking Hamtaro games are so lit. I heard. I've never played them though.
I had a Game Boy Pocket until I got a Game Boy Advance.
Pocket. Yeah, same. I had a Pocket and I loved it. Because it wasn't green. I think because it wasn't fucking green. I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. It looked more clear to me. That green was just shit. It was so bad.
Mine was indigo colored.
No, I meant like the screen, the gameplay. Game Boy is green. The dot matrix, the actual screen that you look at, it's all green. Yeah,
Oh
Game
yeah,
Boy.
I remember.
Game Boy Pocket is like black and gray, blacks and grays, mostly grays. I have Pikachu 60 and 64 now. I was a Nintendo boy in the family. My sister was a huge tomboy and always had PlayStations for military shooters and serious games. So anytime I wanted to play PlayStation, I just went to my sister's room. Yeah, I liked Nintendo up until
I recently got a
PlayStation.
Pikachu print Game Boy Color. It's nice.
I have a Game Boy printer and camera. It's not a Pikachu one though. Let's see if Jaren and Lufia are awake yet. Jaren, Lufia, are you awake? I'm coming in. I even have paper in it. Do you have paper for yours? Ah, is it morning already? Let's get moving. Let's go. It's too early to shout a girl. Good morning, Bones. Good morning, Lufia. Sleep well?
A son of a friend
How's
of
your
my
head?
mum had a Game Boy camera.
Okay, it doesn't hurt now. I'm fine. Good. Aren't you going to ask me? What? My memory. Don't you want to know if my memory's returned? You don't remember a thing, do you? No, but do you trust me? It doesn't matter. You're Lufia.
Unfortunately,
You don't have to
I don't
remember
know
anything.
what became of it when he passed away a few years ago.
I don't know if this is a sign of the autism, but I used to memorize all the Pokedex numbers and entries in the first 100. Yeah, I remembered all the... I didn't know the numbers, but I remembered all their names. Even my friend across the street, who I was talking about, who had an N64, a friend across the street, they're both N64 friends. My little brother and I were in the backyard hanging out, and I said, I can name all 151 Pokemon. Back then, it was just Gen 1. So I knew them all. Do you trust yourself? Thanks, I'm fine. Bones, what will we do now? And I sat there and I named all 151. I kind of struggled for some of them, but I named all 151 Pokemon. And I only had Pokemon Blue, even though it doesn't really matter. But we had the card game, we had the TV show, I had the video game. Like we had all that going on for us. Like, yeah. All you gotta do is remember the first evolution, and then you remember what they turn into. That's all. I used to talk to my Pokemon plushies like they were people. The Poke Rap. Yeah, the Poke. Yeah. I didn't like the Poke Rap was hard to follow for me. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. The cartoon. The Riddler was for full effect. Toot Island is floating in the sky. The professor said that the Falcon can fly. Let's go to lab 3. We just started going in whirlpools. What the hell? But it's funny too, because now that like we have the Poke Catch games and on Twitch, on a bunch of different streams, I don't know half of them now. I fell off after Gen 1. When Gen 2 came out, I never got the games. I have now gold, silver, crystal. Do I have crystal? No, I don't. I have gold, silver, yellow, red, and blue for Game Boy, and I have a fucking stack. I have a collection of almost 100 Game Boy games. I love Game Boy so much. Like, that was my shit back in the day. Like I said, I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. My youngest sister didn't really play games, and my older one didn't really either. But I had to share. We had to share the Nintendo. Until I got a Game Boy. I don't know what age I was. It's probably 8 years old. Something like that. I was 8 or 9 years old. I think I was 8. And I just loved my Game Boy.
The 3DS eShop Crystal version is kinda lost forever.
Well, eShop is closed down, isn't it? Or it will be. Pokemon was more important to me than Air as a child. I wouldn't say Pokemon. I loved Pokemon, but it's because I love RPGs. Like, people think like, oh, Final Fantasy VII or Tactics is your favorite game because that was your first Final Fantasy game. And I was like, no, I think I played like 5 different games before I started those ones. I for sure played 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Legend, which doesn't count, but still, I played that. Yeah, I probably played about 5 Final Fantasy games before I played Tactics and 7. So everyone says, most likely your favorite Final Fantasy game is the first one you've ever played because of nostalgia. And I was like, I played the first one first. I had a Nintendo. Or my older brother did, you know what I mean? Nintendo was before my time. My generation was Super Nintendo and Genesis.
I mentioned that Crystal version specifically because it was the only one that had the Celebi event functional legally for the first time in English.
I like how it said Celebi. Shit, where do we go now? What are they? Oh, the place. Why are we not warping there? Oops. Did you see the theory about Celebi? Is it Celebi? Let me Google Celebi real fast to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, I think it's Celebi. Did you hear about that Celebi with Professor Oak and Ash and Pikachu?
Are you talking about the Mew and Ditto connection?
No, that doesn't sound familiar at all. I'm talking about the connection between young Professor Oak and why he gave Pikachu to Ash. And it has something to do with one of the fairy Pokemon. I want to say it's Celebi. You guys ever hear that theory? Like he knew he made sure Ash got Pikachu for a reason. Because it's gonna like end the world or something like that. Or he was gonna save the world.
Because of the movie Pokemon Forever.
Is it that one? Yeah. Something like that. I don't know if it was there was a cartoon about it. I don't know if it was a movie or what. But yeah. Okay. It was about young Professor Oak and he did it for a reason because of time travel or some shit. I don't know. The world was gonna end unless he gave Pikachu to Ash. I love the Pokemon 2000. That was one of the best. It's my favorite. The show in 2000. We're warping. Sorry, brain fart. We're warping to Carbis again. Lab number 3. But yeah, my generation is Super Nintendo, Genesis. I just didn't own either of those. We were the poor people. For some reason we got a Nintendo, but my parents were just stubborn and didn't want to get us a Super Nintendo. Because that's what we asked for. We should have asked for a Genesis because it's different. Where he meets Lugia. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, if we probably would have asked for a Sega, we might have gotten it, but because my parents are dumb and didn't know the difference between a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo, they're like, why do you want a Super Nintendo? You have a Nintendo. Because they said put Super in front of it, you need a Super Nintendo. They said, no, it's a whole new generation. There's different games for it, da 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 da. And they're like, it's the same thing. They're just different games. Like, exactly, they're newer games. And then when we went to my cousin's house, they had one, and we played Mario Paint and Super Mario World. And we didn't want to leave or we always wanted to go there at the same time because they had that. And then they're like, you see, that's a Super Nintendo. That's better. We want that. And they're like, well, they have it. So just visit your cousins and you'll be able to play it. And we were like,
But there's reason to believe that Ditto and Mew are related to each other. Both are pink, their shiny form is blue, both can naturally learn transform, and have a base stat total difference of 50. Ditto 50 in all stats, and Mew 100 in all stats.
I see what you're talking about. I used to own just about every Pokemon VHS tape, but my grandma convinced my
When they
parents
just don't get it.
somehow to garage sell them or something because it was during the Satanic Panic. Oh man. The same logic happened with the Wii U. Why don't we get free launch title games anymore?
The theory being that Ditto were failed Mew clones.
Ditto is a failed experiment of Mew. Love it when they just don't get it. Parents still do that. I get customers that are like, so
They're not failed Mew
I
clones.
may need a Switch
They
2
just
for
weren't
Switch 2
successful
games.
Mew clones.
What's even different about it? You work in a GameStop or something? Or somewhere where they sell video games? The theory being that Ditto were failed Mew clones. Ah, gotcha. They're not failed Mew clones. They just weren't successful Mew clones.
The creators kinda dismissed it, but did not leave much more of an answer.
It's kind of hard to confirm stuff
Exactly.
in something like that. Doom Island should be at the center of the Ring of Island. It's north by northwest from here. You'll find 3 eddies, whirlpools, around the island. Use Falcon to dive into any of them. Are you alright? I was so worried when I saw Doom Island rising from the sky. We escaped just in time, and Professor, I know Falcon can travel through the air, but you need power
It's
oil
kinda
for
like
that.
asking why your
Power
parents
oil?
make a seemingly unreasonable suggestion.
Pretty much. It gives great lift. We haven't used it because it's very dangerous. And where is it? It should be for sale on ePro. Go buy some. I'll head for Fredria? Fredria? Lab 4 is there. It's the only place where I can refit Falcon. Fredria is due south. I'll go on ahead. Come and see me when you get the power oil. Go on to ePro. Yeah, I convinced them to buy me a Game Boy. That was like the hardest part. I wanted a Game Boy for so long. And then when the Game Boy was kind of how do you say old? I don't want to say old, but hold on, I gotta save it. I pushed for the Game Boy Pocket and they said, but you have a Game Boy. Why do you want a Game Boy Pocket? I was like, well, it's smaller and the screen looks better. I tried to sell it to them, but they weren't buying it. And the selling point was the batteries. They didn't like buying me batteries. I always had to beg them to buy me batteries. I couldn't play the game.
I got my Game Boy
Because
Pocket
the
from my mum,
batteries.
who found it abandoned one day with Pokemon Silver, my first Pokemon game.
Oh, she found it? That's cool. Come up. I got it for my birthday eventually. My birthday falls right after tax season. When I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, you got 5 kids, you're gonna get a tax return. So I got whatever I wanted as a kid. Most of the time. I couldn't squeeze a Super Nintendo out of them. But I got a Game Boy Pocket out of them. But the selling point? Batteries. The original DMG took 4 AA's, and back in the day, batteries were gold. Everything took batteries. Nothing was rechargeable. And if it was rechargeable, it's like the future shit. Nobody has chargers. If you had a charger, it's probably for rechargeable batteries. And those were like $20-$30 for, you know, $20 for the batteries, $20 for the charger. And nobody did that. We just bought disposable ones. Anyways, the original DMG took 4 batteries. The Game Boy Pocket, I don't know the model number or what it was called, but it took 2 AAAs. I remember buying AA's every week. Yeah, you got to get the brand names. You got to get Duracell. What was their competitor? There was 2 of them. There was Duracell, and there was the Duracell Bunny commercials.
The Game Boy Pocket's processor is resoundingly slow. There's a world of difference between the Pocket and Color and Advance. Like every little fucking battle animation took forever to execute.
I remember getting an adapter to plug in my Game Boy. Oh, eventually, yeah. And it was a big deal for me. It was. Energizer. There we go. The Energizer Bunny. Wait, we gotta go to EEPROM. Have I been there? Warp. EEPROM. E-Pro. That's where we're going. Yeah, Duracell and Energizer. Then there was those weird off brands, and there's probably like 5 or 6 of them. My dad loved video games and was all aboard with me getting a Game Boy Micro. Game Boy Micro, those things are worth money now. I don't like those. They had a smaller form factor. I love the candy bar design, but I think Game Boy was fine the way it was. But I do love the candy bar design, the sideways, the horizontal handhelds. I don't like the vertical handhelds, but Game Boy just worked. Even though I had a DS, which played Game Boy Advance already, they let me wait in line for the Wii for 16 hours at Walmart. Damn, 16 hours as a kid? I'll never forget it. He loved video games a lot. See, that's like me and my kid. Like when he asks me, he plays like dumb games like Fortnite and stuff. Like that's what he likes to play. That's whatever. But he always wants the battle pass, and we always get it for him. And I mean, video games is video games. You can like MMOs, you can like fighting games, racing, and whatever genre that you like. I don't care. Like if you're a gamer, you're a gamer. But, you know, mobile games don't really count. You're like the redhead stepchild when it comes to that. Mobile games are cool, though. There's some time killers that you can play, but I don't play video games on the shitter. I probably watch other people play video games.
Video games over doing potentially illegal things.
Yeah. Dude, my kid that sits right there, right next to me, dude, like, I would show you, but I have a fake green screen. You won't be able to see it anyways, but he sits right over there, and I can hear him yelling all the time, like, I'm one, carry me. He's playing on, I taught him how to play keyboard mouse. He's playing on his keyboard. He's 11 years old, playing with his cousin. He's playing Fortnite, and he dropped me to play with his cousin and his friend from school. But good thing that happened, because the last battle pass on the last season on Fortnite was Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but not enough to sit there and grind a battle pass for it. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars, but I don't. It's cool. I'll watch the movies. I'll play a video game or two. Masters of Terrascasi was the shit. Rogue Squadron Racer, whatever it's called. The racing game was cool. Pod racing. Some of the old school games are pretty cool too. Force Awakens is all right. I like Star Wars a little bit, but not that much. But anyways, then this season that came out, it's like nothing. It's their own characters, and it kind of sucks. So I'm kind of glad I stopped playing Fortnite. I'll play it though if someone wants to play it. Genshin Impact is pretty dope for a mobile game. It's a mobile game? I thought it was a PC game. I think they had come a long way
I think we've done something similar
love
at least a few
Mark Artur.
times. I'm sure that you'd had some grunts of fury trying to beat Emerald Weapon, or hoping Belias doesn't blow away your party.
Japan plays a lot of mobile. It's been done similar 3 times. I've only tried to beat Emerald twice. I've only done it twice in my life. I don't want to do it anymore. There's a huge earthquake. The mountain just split up. I'm hoping Belias doesn't blow away your party. I'm recently, yes, when I streamed it, the past couple of times when I fought Belias in chapter 3, it's just that I would try to beat it at a lower level. But if I were to grind it myself and play it solo, I'd fully prepare and whip his ass. A giant island was flying in the air. It's true, I saw it. We're buying oil. Oh wait, cutter whip. Is that any good? That's what she has now. Yeah, I used to have that bone thing you put on your phone to make it a controller. I know what you're talking about. And I would play Genshin Impact Mobile. I thought Genshin Impact was a PC game too, wasn't it? Or isn't it? When the mountain split, eddies started to form in the sea north of town. I wonder what's happening. I played almost as good as the PlayStation version. It's everywhere. Okay, yeah. But the base game was like for mobile. They just ported it over everywhere. Magic credit card. I don't need all that stuff. I need to buy oil. Power oil. Dad joke of the hour. How come a man driving a train got struck by lightning? He was a good conductor. Meh. I give that a meh. There used to be great booze in Urbis, northeast of town. I often went there when I was young. Get out of the way.
I think I can do the dad joke better.
Do it. Please sell the latest thing. Sorry, we're closed. We couldn't get any power oil today. Where'd you get the power oil? And the oil cave, north of town. But a large landslide closed off the road recently. A man named Hedge tried to get
through. A musical director was sent to the hospital after getting shocked. Turns out he's a real conductor.
There you go. That was pretty much better. Hold on, be right back. Let me grab another drink.
Bonia and the Fortress of Doom. Thou art muted on TT.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm muted everywhere. I went to go grab a beer. I was gonna say, do you guys want to play games online? If you're on PC, we got Vermintide, Barony. What else are we playing? Vermintide, Barony. We can hop into like Elder Scrolls, Quake 2. We can even start setting people up with Fightcade, so we can play like old school games like these ones. If you guys know how to do that or have it set up already. But if you guys want to play some online games and you're allowed to stay up late because it's already midnight where I'm at, you guys might be like Central or Eastern time and it's like 3 in the morning. But my time it's midnight. But if anyone wants to play games online and you're, join the lag server. Nobody? Well, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'll wait for this ad break to finish up. Not sure if anyone's still paying attention who's not subbed, so I can say goodbye. But that's where I'll be. I'm not sure. Maybe Elixir's going to bed. Maybe Logan's probably already in bed. East Coast. But if you guys are still awake and want to hang out, I'll play video games for a little while longer. Yeah, Logan's knocked out. But if you guys are still up, play some video games for a little bit longer. For another hour or two. Till bedtime. I slept in today till like 10 o'clock.
Dad joke. What does Frankenstein's monster and a fire have in common? They all need the spark of life.
Fire bed. I knew that. I knew there was a Dynasty Warriors game for Game Boy. I'm just not huge on Dynasty Warriors. I love the one on PS2. What is it, part 3 or part 2? I don't remember. Part 4? 3? I want to say 3. My friend had it, and we would always go over there and play it. Very hack and slash, but I like the strategy part of it. With the Tides of War would go back and forth. You'd always win, but towards the end of the game was difficult. It felt like you'd push on this side, and then the commanders over here, what you moved around, didn't do a good job. Have I beat it yet? No. I'm buying the oil, and I think we got the dual blade, right? We got the dual blade, and we found out Lufia has a Sinistral or something like that. Well, I got it, but I guess... Oh, yeah, he has it. Yeah. Dual blade. Damn, he's OP now. Look at that. 492. 423. Should go fight somebody. I was about to actually close the stream, but now I'm curious. Boom, bitch! 271. Our girl is like the heavy hitter. Look at that. And he takes 180. Dang.
I have this feeling that the dual blade will be lost soon.
Yeah, probably. It reminds me of Final Fantasy Legend where we're playing. We got the King Armor, the King Shield, and the King Sword. And we had to put it in the statue to move along in the quest. Right? You get something really, really good. And then you can't keep it. But no, we have to your question, we have not beat it yet. We just got the dual blade and we got to get the Falcon flying. So we got to get the oil. But we're gonna end up the stream right now. It's we've been playing for 2 hours and 40 minutes now. And I want to play some games online with friends. Nobody's probably on, but we'll find out right now. Maybe they're lurking in my chat, but maybe if I join the voice chat. So if anyone wants to play, I'll be in the voice chat. Or if you just want to watch us play and hang out and talk, join the voice chat and lag. Someone can share their screen and you can watch us play if you want. It'll just be us, 4 or 5 people, whoever's there.